fry that. But anyway, it hit me again before I get started. It just hit me. It's another epiphany, or not epiphany. Epiphany is atheist, right? Prophecy. Well, not a prophecy. God didn't talk to me. What's it? Whatever. All right. So, not whatever. I'm just saying. The reason he just told all of us why drug prohibition is still going on. I just said it. They broke up the family. That was their plan. You're like, they can't be that. No, they're not that smart. It's just they're sneaky. I think they studied. It is even stupid people. I'm not underestimating them. I don't want y'all to. Yeah, that's dangerous. I wouldn't teach y'all to underestimate these. But think of what I just said. I told you why. If you look at all the scholars, prohibition ended because of alcohol. Prohibition ended because of all the violence. St. Valentine's Day Massacre, Lucky Luciano, all of them. Al Capone, da da da. Nope. And like I said, what I saw when I finally saw that documentary, it was the women. They were mad because these niggas, okay, they still ain't coming home. And not only before they would just go get drunk with their homies. They go to the bar, they co-workers, niggas they met in the bar. And these niggas scary. Like any hard working dude who got a wife and kid, these niggas scary. Even if it was kind of one bar fly, they ain't finna say nothing to these hoes. They shit. That's why they're not mad. They what I bet you're like you don't know. I'm just saying. I bet they wasn't even mad. She just wait blah 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 blah. And think about it, this is 100 some years ago. She been slaving over old fashioned stove. This 1905, 1910. She got to still fire this shit up with wood and who knows. But this nigga making the money. He working in something that's probably even worse, the industrial age. Shit when niggas lose hands, arms, there's no OSHA, there's no disability. This nigga, not just hands and arms, they losing heads. They losing heads and shit, and they just replace you. She talking this shit. It's not funny, but all right, so I'm gonna get to the point. The reason drug prohibition is still going on, I never knew this whole me myself. I've been saying just end it all. I couldn't figure it out till just now. When I went inside, I just went inside. I was finna fry my flounder. Flounder or whatever. What do you call it? Fillets. Whatever. I ain't got her. Sometimes I buy the whole one. But anyway, I just said it. They broke up the family. So if these niggas, the drug prohibition started in the 70s, they ain't got no wife for real. Nobody. So the women don't. So the women ain't gonna. Why would the women protest about and make them end? The women. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't because of the violence. On the surface, it was. I'm telling you what it really was. They was mad because these niggas was. They. And it's their fault. They drove their husband to these speakers. They now drinking is illegal, but they ain't gonna stop drinking. And the mayor is there. All these people, the chief of police. And this ain't just a movie. This is documentaries. All these cities. That's where NASCAR come from, right? Running, from down south, moonshine, boom, boom, boom. So these bitches see, oh hell no. But now if there's no wife or single, it's not even just single women, but there's no wife. Who's gonna protest about the drug trade? All they gonna care about a drug prohibition. They just gonna care. Oh my son, by the 80s. They really there's you see what I'm trying to get at? There's they ended alcohol prohibition not because it was so violent and good. Like I said in that documentary, even the nuns had changed their opinion because of the drive-bys. Really the drive with the Tommy guns and da 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 Saint Violent. But really, it was the women And especially the politicians wise, like I said, they were the ones who helped get out. They had the power, trying to be women of society. That's what it said. You know, they were trying to impress their friends, and they fought for prohibition. But 10 years later, hell, even they husband, the mayor, they all up in these speakeasies, and they ain't just drinking. Now you got dancing girls, like I said. And so yeah, oh hell no. But now, since the family unit is dead, or whatever, not dead, that's why drug prohibition has been around for 40 years. Not because, this and that, or drugs don't legalize, drugs, they're so dangerous. No, even meth, the stupidest drugs, the ice, all that shit. If you legalize it, the company's gonna take over. The corporations or whatever, the drug companies. And now they under the FDA, so it's gonna be some kind of version of even cocaine. They might have pure cocaine, whatever, but the other drugs, meth, that whack shit, they gonna it's gonna. But why? It's not the corporations either. Power to the pussy, but there's no marriage too much no more. So they're not. That's what I'm saying. This is just my theory. They're not. There's no reason for women to be up in arms because they're not married, and they know they feel guilty because they know they've been hoes. They've been fucking all these other dudes, so they know they have no right to say anything. Like 100 some years ago, they had a right to act a fool. They had a right to take a frying pan to this nigga head. Now they know. It don't matter. Oh, I love him. He the only one I want. No. You done been with 10, 15, 20 men since you was a teenager. And they know it. That's why I know it for a fact. Because I know why, they stopped fucking with me recently. They feel guilty. And that's what I'm saying. It would be natural. They don't need a leader. That's one they don't need this. Women. If you don't know you don't believe what I'm saying, you ain't never got no pussy ever. They don't need a leader. If this was affecting them, the prohibition, it's not affecting them because it's not because of drug dealers or low life scums. None of that. It's because they're not they're not they're not virgins getting married. They've been fucking. They don't care either. That's why if they had, do you see what I'm trying to say? It just hit me why prohibition, alcohol on prohibition only lasted 10 years. They felt a right, but then when their husbands start leaving, and not leaving, but hanging out, instead of hanging out at a bar and coming home and maybe even fighting with them, now they're hanging out at an illegal speakeasy where there's bitches, there's dancing girl, and alcohol. And he ain't even gotta be no Mac Daddy. He just gotta have about two. Back then, 19, he gotta have $2. He come home smelling like pussy, burning her, whatever. Give her STD, this and that. You like, see, that's what we're saying. No, they realize this is our fault. It is. That's the communist shit. Don't blame the victim. No, they realize back that we the ones who drove them away. But this bullshit. That's why but the war on drugs lasted because there's no families. They already know they done fucked a whole bunch of drug dealers. Even if they ain't fucked drug dealers, they fucked college boys. They done fucked all these dudes before they finally decide to get married. If they get married, they find a sucker and they feel guilt. They know. Trust me, they all do to this second right now. I don't care whoever they feel. They know. And this nigga that married you, oh I love you. He got on his knee like she's some kind of spring virgin chicken. No, this ain't hate. I'm just telling you. It's all about. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. I'm just telling you. That's why the drug war is still going on. And it ain't even just so much Republicans are weak or Democrats or communists. It's really something. It's just that simple. It's because communists. It is the communists because they destroyed the family unit in America, and not just America, around the globe, trying to take over. And you could say, well, he's just talking, blah, 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 blah. But I'm telling you, that's what it is. We'll see. Bet it up. Who want to bet? Hey, bet me some money. Yo, do that. But anyway, we'll just wait and see.